Now, Jones is scheduled to be executed on Thursday. His family and supporters have been adamant that his initial defense was inadequate. News 9's Ashley Holden sat down with his original defense attorney.
The jury never heard the testimony of Julius's mother, father, sister.
But David McKenzie, Julius Jones's original defense attorney, stands by that decision now 2 decades later. He also says Jones made the decision to not take the stand himself.
The alibi, the family alibi, as I call it, is completely bogus, false, and could not have been run for a bunch of reasons. But the main one that I was concerned about is I needed his parents not to get up on the stand and lie during the first stage so that they could beg for their son's life in the second stage.
Jones's current legal team argues their client had ineffective counsel, an unfair trial, and is an innocent man.
I don't think his trial was fair. And I've always said this, that racism played a part in it. Did it play a part to the exclusion of a fair trial? Well, the courts that have looked at this have disagreed with that.
As for his performance 20 years ago, McKenzie says he read the transcripts recently.
I'm not really seeing the ineffectiveness that I thought may have been there years ago when I wrote affidavits, and I wrote a couple of them with regard to my performance.
McKenzie says he hasn't spoken to Jones in over a decade, but if he were to speak to the Howells, he would say he feels responsible for the direction the docuseries that featured Jones's case took. He encourages everyone to read the transcripts and not be led blindly.
An innocent man hangs his hat upon the truth, not upon lies and half-truths and smoke and mirrors. That's what the last defense is. That is what the Arizona team of Bache and Bass has done.
You can find more from our interview on the News 9 app. In Oklahoma City, Ashley Holden, Oklahoma's own News 9.